Hi there, Maryna Marchuk here. I am expat, financial activator, and career coach. And my mission is to show expat career moms how to live their life to the fullest and be the first generation who gets their financial freedom with fun. Today we have our Expat Moms Circle, which we regularly have at 9 a.m. Wednesday Pacific time. And we will have this structure. First, I will tell a joke, and then we'll talk about for challenges that expat career moms have. And that is or could be beneficial for those who just immigrated months ago, 2 months ago. And then we end up with 1 minute practice to keep you grounded and laser focused when is happening in your life. Are you ready? Set and go. Challenge number 1, know US credit history. It is physically not possible for you to have a credit score before you arrive to the United States. Just be mentally prepared that you will be asked for a higher deposit or for a security deposit for your rental apartment. It may be 1 month, 1 month and a half. I'm asking for my experience of living in 4 states in the United States. So here I have 3 tips for you that may be beneficial. First is to go to the bank and open a credit card ASAP. If you're really a newbie, the United States, the 4 largest banks in the United States are JP Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup. Tip number 2, postpone any of your big loans. It could be a mortgage or a car loan until you get a better credit score and consequently better interest rate for your family budget. What could be your options is to either just go to any used car market, but that is a little bit risky, or really take some grace for yourself until you get that credit score up. My personal idea of what is realistic is 0, yes, you heard it correctly, 0 to 0.6 on the car loan, and 2.75 to 3.8 for refinance of your mortgage. If you want to have a mortgage, that will be 3 to 3.25. My tip number 3 is to open the credit card for wife and husband, even though somebody may not have a work permit or be employed. That will help you to have a good overall family score when you will be ready for a mortgage. Challenge number 2, language barrier. About language barrier, I want to start. I have promised to have a joke. So the Englishman arrives at the Australian immigration border, and the immigration office asks, "Do you have a criminal record?" And the Englishman replies, "Is this still a requirement?" Yes, we have different cultural things happening, cultural shocks when you came. Be open to your language barrier struggles. You are not alone. I was guilty in all that. I have all that stories like, oh, I have a language barrier. Just be open and look for practice, practice, and practice. All experts have this challenge. Even though I have worked for 10 years daily using English at work, I found that language barrier for the first 3 years in the United States. It took me some time to get that aubergine is eggplant in the United States grocery store. So the tip here is to practice, practice, and practice, and look for mistakes. Mistakes are good. That is actually meaning that you are doing something and not procrastinating. Join a local meetup for something that you love to do, or have an informal communication with just art with a wine, or a book club, or start a conversation at a playground with your neighbor, or watch a TV series in English. Challenge number 3 is that you feel alone. And have this story. I don't belong. This is just a story. It is not true. It is not true. It is false. You belong. You belong to the people you would like to be a part of group of. It is very human to feel homesick after relocation. It's very natural to have a cultural shock. Yes, grocery shopping may be different. Finding a doctor may be different, but that is okay. You will get adapted to it. Just have inside that thought, I belong, and I create my tribe. So be proactive, build a tribe of people who will support you. If you're really like in a COVID area and you cannot go to anyone in person, find a group of people who meet regularly online, who are like you, like-minded expat career moms. Maybe you want to join my group, which is Expat and Introverted Moms Worldwide. And if you may join like a coffee chat, or find somebody who shares your hobbies. And a tip number 2 here is to find 5 minutes for yourself to do what makes you feel alive. I don't care, it may be dancing, it may be cooking your favorite salad, it may be meditating, it may be journaling, it may be doing a puzzle, anything. Just take care of yourself. And the last but not the least is challenge 4, which is finances and money management. Yes, I am expat financial activator, and that is my thing to talk. And if you are a really newbie, the United States, listen carefully. The more information you will have, the lesser your stress, the lesser fears and struggles you will find in your finance journey. So look for information before making any financial decision. Be human. Ask for people who are around you, who have already been in your shoes, about a financial institution they deeply value, or a service provider with contact details, and be really clear about what is the value that you could receive from that service. Is that clarity? Is that next step of doing? Is that planning? Is that retrospective of your taxes? And maybe you want to hire someone who provides some advisory services, and a good idea may be a tax advisor. In the United States, the biggest companies that provide this advisory is H&R Block. or if you are a computer geek, you could go for TurboTax, which is TurboTax. And that is an app that helps you to move through the taxes. We personally, I think that we did that with the app, but when we were moving in between of couple of states for within 1 year, then we came to HR blog because we wanted to be like really secure about our taxes. But that is me, and that is subjective opinion. Maybe you find a better way. And tip number 2 is to, at the very, very beginning, ask your HR manager about your employee benefits regarding retirement and beyond. That may be the first 2 things that you will hear will be 401 and IRA. And the difference is that when you pay your taxes either right now or when you withdraw your funds and when you got retirement, look for information and ask questions. That is very natural, and you will be surprised if people are, when you ask questions, when you really like open-minded, you will find that way to reduce their stress. Okay, speaking about stress, I promise to have something like 1 minute really to keep you laser focused and grounded. Are you ready? Make a very deep inhale and an exhale. I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, stop, exhale. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Okay, now you are ready that you open your arms, stretch it to the side, from here, like to the fullest. And you say that I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance from the universe. Make a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Yes, you are done. Hope to meet you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific at our Expat Moms Circle. Bring your jokes about expats and immigrants and bring your questions. I do love questions and struggles to know what may be helpful, and just to create a very short video about that. With love and appreciation, Maryna Marchuk.